And there we are. Are my blinks desynced again? Oh, that's not good. Well, that's a small blunder. Anyway, hello. I am questioning my own sanity at this point because I streamed an hour and a half ago, maybe 2 hours at this point, and now I'm doing it again. Why? I'll never know. But here I am, questioning my own sanity because I am streaming twice in one day, like some crazy man. Hello, Lucky Bunny, how are you doing today? Ah, your sister's sick too, okay. Considering the fact that you're saying too, I assume that means you are still sick as well. Pomotol. There we go, that's that for there. Why do my blinks keep desyncing? I don't like it when that happens. Maybe I should reconfigure my software for when I do this at night without the extra light from the window. Yeah, there it is again. And the eye that remains open when that happens is the one on the right. It might be because of the, as I mentioned, lighting not being what it normally is like, and this might just be configured for the specific lighting with the window. So I need to reconfigure it for when I do these streams. But yeah, I'm questioning my sanity because I streamed literally 2 hours ago, an hour and a half, somewhere along those lines. Yeah. And yet here I am once again. Twice in one day. Silence window security. And then Gun, welcome, Hexo. How are you doing today? It's weird, my Wi-Fi on my phone is not doing so great, but the LAN cable that I have connected to my PC is doing quite well. So on my phone, this is playing at 144p, which, if you don't know, terrible quality. You don't want to see it. But as for on my PC, it's moving at the 4000 kilobits per second that I need for a stream to go down as smoothly as they normally do. There was one time when they didn't quite go as smoothly, or it. 1 trillion. Yeah, well, that's a way, way out there goal. That's not something I believe I'll achieve. Probably ever, because I don't think any person has ever gotten that much. And I'm definitely not that much more special than some of the people who have a lot of subscribers. But thank you for your good wishes. Let's get on to the game, though. It's that time. I believe everything is set up. I believe everything is alright. Yeah, I agree with Exo. It does seem somewhat impossible to get 1 trillion. Yeah, that also. Population's like, what, 7 billion people? Maybe 8? But yeah, thank you for the great wishes. Even with alt accounts, it's not necessarily impossible, but it's gonna take a while. This controller keeps disconnecting, more than usual. I know getting over it is a rage game. Well aware of that. Which is part of why... OBS just disconnected, it's fine. But yeah, I probably need to restart Amnesia because it's stuck. Okay. So I planning on getting over it because it's a rage game. B, it's something people often play on stream because it's a good stream game. And C, is there a C? I don't know. Right, I closed that because that's where the dog's at. What? You heard that, right? The dog just barked. This game is running. Oh, that's whack. Oh, now it's coming from that way. Something seems not right about my computer at the moment. Hang on, I'm gonna restart the game. Just to be sure that it runs better. Because it's not supposed to be like that. 5 Nights at Maggie's might still be a while. Like, yeah, as you just mentioned, getting over it. After that, maybe, because I currently have a clear schedule for then, but mostly because I don't expect to be streaming much after getting over it. With how things currently look, there's a high possibility that I would have to take a long break starting within the next 2 weeks. There we go, that was much faster load. What's with the controller all of a sudden? It's disconnecting more frequently. Wrong button. Okay, so... I've got a problem apparently because my computer is not optimal at the moment. Yup. So what was I saying? What did it say on chat? Okay, getting over the game. Never mind language gaps and controls. No phones or PCs. Can you play getting over it? Can you please play 5 Nights at Max? Okay, so there's a I'm just gonna quickly remove this controller. See if I can get it to work better because it's not supposed to be this terrible. Something ain't right I guess this is what I get for streaming twice in one day. Okay, anyway, so, getting over if I nice reboot pictures to see the characters' heads as or square or not. I did not look at the pictures really. But yeah, so oh yeah, I might be taking a break from streaming for possibly a few months, I don't know yet. Sometime within the next 2 weeks. Because of things that are gonna happen. So I'm trying to get Amnesia and Hollow Knight done before then. And I'm hoping, like the getting over it thing also has the possibility of not happening at all. Or maybe not necessarily at all, but there's a possibility that it will be delayed to after the break. In which case...
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh, this is a thought thing, okay. Anywho, yeah, probably gonna take a break. Not because I want to, but because I'll have to. Five Nights at Maggie's might make it just in time, or it might be too late, I don't know. But I'll try to get to it.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
1 of 3. Oops. Well, that was a waste. Ah, well, good. We've got 1 whale, but the lamp's still full. We still got 8 of those. Okay, not bad, not bad. So we can still live for a bit. Bunny. Yeah, I don't think I need any more light here. I think it's bright enough. Oh. Whee! No. I don't think I've ever had as much fun on stream as I did today during the White Palace in Hollow Knight. Don't think I've ever had that much fun on stream yet so far. It was pretty cool. Ooh, a crowbar. Wonder what I'm gonna pry open.
3rd of July, 1839.
Ah, 2 out of 3.
Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Good question. What was I thinking about that needed some addressing or talking about? There was something I was thinking about just a second ago, but I can't remember what. Anywho, oh, the control disconnected and we're back. Oh, there we go. Not a secret. Clothes. Oh. I can interact with the bed.
Daniel. What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Okay, that's that. It breaks. Time to go to Narnia. Well, that's the disappointment. So what's with this empty frame? Oh, wait a sec. Something was torn off there and glass shattered, I assume. Okay, wait, but if the glass was shattered, there'd be signs of it on the floor. I don't know. Due to a broken lock. Well.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Okay, the crowbar broke.
Fourth of July, 1839.
3 out of 3.
It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Row means what? What? Did I miss something in the note? What about row? Oh wait, it would be in diaries. Okay, I haven't missed the diaries so far. So was it this one? I don't see the word row anywhere. By the way, can you clearly hear the game?
What was that?
Good question. Wait, so what did I get in this room? Nothing? Slight headache. It's a Russian word. Oh, then I don't know what it means. So where do I go? 'Cause I don't think I found anything in here. Other than a few diary entries, which I don't think really progresses the story. So nothing to move me farther forward. Oh. Well, this very deformed torso wasn't here before. Looks squashed. Means hello. What the? I never told you to close up. I wanted to go this way. This is the only thing I haven't investigated yet, so... I suppose this is all that's left. Oh, it's not working. Never mind. Probably not this. Yeah. And probably not this either. And probably not this either. Yeah. Okay, well, of course. So it's broken. I've explored all possible rooms, I believe. Locked. And this is the lamp. Yeah, lantern. So what then remains? That is where I came from. I feel like I've been this way. Right, I never finished down this way though. Because it went crazy. And as such decided to run out before anything happened. So there should be no monster here now. The crying child. Are these open because I've been here, or are they just open? Because that's the way they are. Gotcha, thanks. Tinderbox, please, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, nothing behind that. Ooh, here's something. Two things, in fact. Drill part, that's something I need. Some items can be combined. Wow, I wonder what. Ooh. Yes, please. Ah, another drill part.
What is this place?
I almost thought that was someone else talking. I've prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is to mix the liquids and you are ready to go. So are we gonna pull up a number on this one and make a bomb? There's one thing I've learned from frictional games, from playing their games so far, is that they love explosives and hate dogs. Did I say if there's one thing? I'm sorry if there are things I've learned. Not just one. Oh, all of them just immediately click together. That's not the expected result. Thought I'd have to fuse them one by one. Oh, there's no torch there. Whoever just took the torches and left. Quite rude. I need those to preserve oil. Don't you know? Wait, so is this room pointless? I guess. Well, time to find a use for the drill. Why did that door close again? Well, guess I must investigate places I've already been. Did I say investigate right? I feel like I just jumbled that up. I have no idea what I said if I didn't say investigate, but I tried saying investigate, that's for sure. There was nothing in there that I couldn't open, correct? Yeah. Don't think the drill's for anything that's in there. Unless I missed something. So the things just close if you leave the room. To an extent, the room resets. Probably just the weird red goop making that noise. I wonder if these things come to life if you're crazy. Oh, I missed something. Lucky Bunny never dies. So you say. Wait a second. Oh, I just realized that it doesn't say row, it is Russian letters. Okay. Like I was thinking, I feel like there is a Russian letter combination that looks like that, but Further disappointment. Antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. So is that what all of the dead animals are all about? Excuse me, but do you know anything about the drill part? The drill? No? Well, that doesn't help me. Gotta stay stocked up on oil, don't want it just dying when I really need it. I can't imagine. How have I missed this? Has it been there the whole time? Yeah, I can't imagine that what I need is over here, right? Or what I need the drill part for. What was it? 8 up, 8 down, third, fourth, no? Tri, quad, third, quad. And then something else. Flow cycle rod. That might be important. Is it for this or nope? Okay. Flow cycle rod. Flow cycle rod. I cannot think of anything. Could you reconnect? Thank you. Get the feeling that at some point it might disconnect at a very crucial moment, and I'm gonna have an issue if that happens. Actually, now that I think about it, I could do this wirelessly. Well, for a second there, I clipped that right through the wall. Yeah, this game should be fine wirelessly. Hollow Knight wouldn't, but this should be just fine. Slight headache. Flow cycle rod. Machine part made out of wood and metal. Flow cycle rod. just to make sure I don't go insane while wasting time over here. Doesn't look like this needs either of these. Is there anything on this table that I may be missing? Oh. Probably not important, but I'm missing it. Hello Sirius, welcome to a different stream. You'll notice that my model looks a bit different than you're used to it. That's because I tend to change it up depending on what I play. This is my horror model for horror games that are a bit more high-end. It's not supposed to be scary, it's just for the theme. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. I noticed that when you were playing Hollow Knight, you were using an outfit resembling Knight. Yeah, exactly. And I also have the thing there where my anger emotion looks like the shade. For this, it looks quite different, you'll notice. Rather than the shade, it's my usual angry face, but with a little bit of a twist to it. For thematic reasons. Currently, what I'm doing is I'm confused and running around until I figure out why I should not be confused. To anyone who saw the last stream, was this portrait always like this, or is this the one that had the weird droopy eyes and mouth and stuff that was so horrendously deformed looking? Well, that didn't do anything. Well, I have one idea left. Well, that's cool. First time I saw the angry shade, I thought it's a bug. Oh yeah, no, that is fully intentional. I like doing such little details. It's just something I find fun. Thing with the Hollow Knight model is that I have had the advantage of knowing a little bit of Hollow Knight prior to the stream, so I at least knew about the shade state. Okay. Well, that we already tested. That's not it. I don't know. I do get why it would seem like a bug though, because chances are you saw it when it randomly flapped.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
So does it actually want me to go back? Also, that was horrendous for my frames. Yeah, it makes sense that you... Okay, so I can't go back. It makes sense that you think it's a bug because chances are you saw it when it just randomly kept happening to the model at some point, because sometimes it freaks out a little with like the eyes and such. Tracking ain't always perfect, you know? Ooh. Ding. The model itself wasn't made by me, but I make all the outfits because I enjoy it. I actually do have done a lot of 3D modeling before this point. But the reason I haven't made a model myself is just because I didn't know if I could justify the effort yet. So I was sort of jumping into the streaming with this model to have it as a sort of testing ground. Just test the waters, see if I enjoy it enough, see if I can manage to be entertaining enough and all that, and once I feel yes, I can justify to put a lot of time and effort into all the extras, I'm gonna start doing more of that. So when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna start working on the model that I'll be making completely from scratch. And I really don't know where to go. Yeah, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'll start working on the model that I'll make from scratch and use farther on, and once I missed that. I checked so many paintings, but not this one.
I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Anyway, as I was saying, so I'm gonna controller disconnected again. A key, okay, machine room, aha! And there's our answer that we've been waiting for. I've been wasting oil. I didn't realize I had the lantern out, that's bad. But yeah, once I hit the YouTube partner program stuff or can start actually generating something of an income with this, I'm gonna sort of do a bit of a revamp and upgrade of everything on the channel. So that includes the model I'll be working on from 100 subscribers onward, and overall I'll try to overhaul everything, because at that point I can say I did this purely through personality rather than just having my model be something super special that draws a lot of people in because it looks appealing when you see it in the thumbnail. That 100 is also when I start doing like thumbnails and more scheduled streams and video uploads and more clips and such. So I'm sort of trying to not advertise myself too much while I'm figuring everything out,
1839.
and then once I get it,
Today, I
I'll
went to the
start more.
university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. Nope, I need that. So for context on why I'm constantly holding the lantern out, in this game you have something called sanity. And whenever you're in the darkness, it drains, which leads to you getting a bunch of hallucinations and things that could lead to you dying. So it's best to try and avoid that. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms, in case all 3 would crack again. Not you. You. That's worth noting. Like Phasmo. I suppose I'd love to play Phasmo someday too. Unfortunately, both Specs and Lebruns do not approve yet. Yeah, if at some point they do approve and I can find some friends to play with it with, I'd love
I've
to.
read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay, but the controller disconnected there and then I lost some of the dialogue, so let's just go get that back first. And how is the mental state? Crystal clear, excellent. Let's just go see what that one thing is that it skipped over, because I missed that due to the dialogue skipping on. What's in this one, yeah? But every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lacking. I crave. Sent letters to my address book and received answers of varying importance. Today I got one, which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." Alright. And the controller disconnected again. What is with it tonight? It didn't connect nearly as much, even with more movement during the... Missing cogwheels, gotcha. Yeah, even with the Hollow Knight streams, there was definitely more movement of the controller as I was doing things. So why didn't it disconnect as much then? And speaking of which, did it disconnect at all today? That's kind of weird. How lovely. Always love finding those around. But I guess it's now empty. Ah, still contains some. Okay, cool. Now then, cogwheels. I know where to find one more. It's just the other that remains a mystery. Oh, never mind, I found it. Another one was in here on this table, and then I threw it away like a dum-dum. There it is. Alright, so they're connected. What is this? I need to throw something in there, I assume. Nothing for it to ignite. Okay. Needs more work before it will run. Okay. So the thing I need to ignite, I assume. This box, maybe? I don't know if that'll fit. Can I scoop up these ashes? Ah. I'll read that in just a sec. Just quickly running this while... Oh wait, I can pause the game. And the oil doesn't run out. Would that be enough? Let's just see. As far as I know, it didn't disconnect during Hollow Knight today. I know it did yesterday, but probably not today. Yeah, I don't remember it disconnecting today, which is weird. But now it's constantly disconnecting, and I'm not even playing a movement-intensive game. More coal, okay. So it was not enough. Let's just throw in all the coal. I could probably try to trick shot it from farther away. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I can probably try to trick shot it from farther away, but I'm not gonna. Does it have everything it needs? Needs more work. So what is still needed? Yes, perfect. Okay, I can light something to add more light to it. Okay, can't crank that. So that's not the answer. And here's something more to light. Good. And here, I'm using a lot of tinder boxes, but it's worth it because I'm gonna use a lot of oil otherwise. Needs more work before it'll run. So all of these gears turn when I pull it out. Yeah. So what work needs to be done then? Let's just see if I missed anything around here. Okay, I think this is just the entrance. Oh, there's something more than just the entrance up here.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me?
And the controller is disconnected again. I don't like that it skips when the controller disconnects. I think I'm gonna try this wirelessly. It should work better with this game than with Hollow Knight, because this game is a lot less reaction time heavy. So let's give that a shot. And then let's just go through this one again. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, and now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's that thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well. Yeah, there's a noticeable difference in delay, but it's better than having it disconnect the whole time. Okay, so 8. Oh, didn't want to send that up, but let's see. So numbers are different. What's this supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be a 2, even if it's a little connected. Okay, so we need 8 up and 8 down. So if we do this, and that's not it. 4 plus 2, which is 6. So we'll need 2 more for it, which doesn't quite iron out. But we can get 8 by doing these 2. Okay, this also wouldn't add up because there's just too much down here. Ah, never mind. Oh, it doesn't need to have them all set down or set up. Okay. Yeah, so we have 8 up, 8 down. Thank goodness I could at least remember that part from the last stream, even though it was, what, 4 days ago? I don't know. It was more than 4 days, wasn't it? Tuesday, was it? If that's the case, it was 4 days. I don't know. Either way, thank goodness I could remember that. Would it be 3 days if it was Tuesday? I am not sure. There we go. Oh, no, never mind. Still needs more work. That's stuck that way. Opening that probably won't do me any good. So what more work could you want, machine? And now that's empty. Not good. I'm gonna need more oil. So if the output is even now, that's one step up. I need to put this into one of these. 3. Try was first. So maybe I need to put it into 3. Though there could also be some other indicator there. Something that tells me which shape. I mean, the most obvious answer would be circle, because there are just circles everywhere. But I don't feel that's it. Is it? I can probably actually route it from there now that I think about it. There's probably something in there that indicates what I need to do. Flow. So that's what this is, the tractactio fluxus, I don't know. Let's look at that other note from the other day. Note that only 2 spare rod left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in their study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Well, I didn't get any of that. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Oh, okay. So does that mean I need to go back to the storage and find those other 2? No, but the other 2 are in the study, not the storage. Still, back to the storage seems to be the only way I can go. Just realized I'm taking the controller a little close to the mic there. The reason I took it so close to the mic was because I thought maybe I could, if I take it closer to the Bluetooth connection, it would be more responsive. Oh, interesting. Machine parts, yeah, okay. So how do I get through then? Because this doesn't seem to be the solution. But I do need to get there. Or through, one of the two. Oh. Oh. But yeah, I took in equipment. Okay, well, that's not it either, but let's go this way. So I took the controller closer to the Bluetooth connection because I figured maybe the delay would be less, and couldn't really notice much less, so not very helpful. But sorry if the controller clicks were loud for a bit because of that. So we're trying to figure out if we can find a way through said rubble. Hello, did I open you before? I did not, and you, my friend, are a very great chest. There's also the possibility that I'm searching for something which does not exist. Or rather, searching for the wrong thing to exist. What I mean to say is there's a possibility that what I'm looking for is actually just something I need to pick up, not something I need to interact with and break to get through. I don't know, I'm confused. This is starting to feel like Penumbra all over again. That's the guest room. Oh. This is the study. Okay. So presumably it should be in here, but I don't think it is. Maybe I should just try a different slot for the pipe. That's specific name I forgot. Oh, I missed this though. Not that kind of chest. Should investigate more paintings. I believe I have investigated this one just because of how out of place it is. I can run on that. Wacky. Cool. This one sort of falls into the same realm as Penumbra for me in terms of games I stream, where it just doesn't feel as interesting for streams. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop it, because I'm gonna work with the same logic that I did when I decided to continue Penumbra. The logic that if I can't make anything entertaining, then that's on me for not being good enough at it, but it does still feel like this is not my sort of thing for this sort of thing. Hollow Knight, of course, being right up my alley in terms of the sort of games I liked and such, would make sense for this. Speaking of which, I added Hollow Knight to my favorites list on Steam after today's stream. Ah, the instructions might actually be in this room. The more exact instructions. Look, well, that doesn't look like any form of instruction. Oh. Pick it up. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that just clips through. Tiny cogwheel. Oh, cool. I thought it was empty. Well, that helps. Elevator renovation plans. Okay, that's not it. A confusing mess. Elevator schematics. Using steam power for elevation. Emergency decelerator. That's... it doesn't seem to be helpful. It's more mysterious for me, since I have no idea about the context and what happened before. Do you mean the what I should be doing next? Yeah. That would be the case. The problem is that I'm gonna try to fix that with this stream. I should not be running in the dark. Yeah, the problem that I currently have regarding this is that I am also a bit not quite here on what to do next, because previous stream was quite a while ago and I did a little bit in this area before proceeding to the next, or before ending the stream. So some things I am not sure of what I did or did I do. But I think the relevant things I've done here so far today. Wait a second. Oh, is it just for the sake of splashing the water? That's interesting. Huh. Does that mean that this moves forward and reveals a secret passage when met with the right conditions? I don't know, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the idea that I just need to try that thing in every slot until I figure out which slot it is. Because it doesn't look like there are two more to find. Same things we found up there. This is already right. I missed this though. Give, thank you. But yeah, I added Hollow Knight to my favorites list on Steam today after the White Palace because I feel that was just enough to push it that little bit extra to really be amazing. Don't get me wrong, I've loved it so far. But that was just like, yeah, okay, I really should be adding this to my favorites list. So now it's up there along with the East Games and Code Vein and Scarlet Nexus and Blue Fire. Wrong thing. So Flow Cycle Rod. This one? Has the most blood around it, so maybe. Okay, so it doesn't make any sound when I put it in any of these. Let's just feed my kid. Those are diary. Okay, wait, no. So I can't review the specific thing from last time. Well. That's a problem, that's unfortunate, that's not what I want. A lot of things, good is not one of them. Giving me some real penumbra moment here. Why can I just kick it? Maybe that'll fix it. Very unrealistic that I can't fix anything by kicking it. So what am I missing? I doubt that this is at all what I want to put in there. Yep. Yeah, it does, so why does it not, why can I not just smack it? Maybe there are breakable boxes in the study, and that's what contains the things. Intriguing. Did I just get myself stuck? Come on. Get it through. How do I pull it closer? There we go. There we go. Oh, well, that could have been a problem. Disaster averted. Smoothly sliding it over. Just barely dodged that disaster. Needs more work. I'm gonna take a step back to the storage. Just to get a proper map of the place. Because maybe knowing where that specific room is could help me figure out how to get there. Knowing where it is can help me, maybe help me figure out how to get there. Model actually does also have one other interesting feature. There's normally more color to this, but since with the model in its current dark state, it doesn't have that extra color. But I can add this extra mouthpiece to it, and that leads to it having these teeth that deform according to my mouth movements. Which is just me using what I know to make fun little extras. Alright, well, let's go back to the storage. And see what goes on there. Do I need to light it up a bit more? Is that a clue? The darkness feeling unnatural. Why did that sound so squishy? It was a very squishy sort of sound when it hit the ground. Okay, but this is not why I'm here. Yeah, it's not below any of the rooms from earlier, so that's not it. Hello FM, how are you doing today? Well, that's good. I am confused. What's with the constant sound cutting? I don't like that. Because it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be happening. But it does. Let's see here. What does it say? Just gonna quickly have a last look to see if I can't find anything of importance here. No. Nada, zero, zilch. El zippo. No hippo. You. Well. Now what? This is still burning, I believe. Yeah. Well, I suppose one more try of something else. Well, time to look it up. Yeah, 3 different rods. So I do need to find 2 more, but where? How? Blow up a barricade. Ah. Well, how was I supposed to figure this out? It was actually probably mentioned within info I got in the more than half. Okay, that's good. It was probably mentioned with info I got in the last stream and forgot about, but they did also talk about the explosives earlier. But yeah, that apparently is what I need to do. I need to find some stuff in barrels to get explosive stuff. No idea how I would have been able to figure that one out, but there it is. That's the answer. Just set the quality settings for this. Okay. So back to storage again. For the millionth time. But maybe this time with results. Yeah, I found something regarding, oh yeah, the drill and 2 barrels in the storage, which I don't know which barrels, there are probably specific barrels, I doubt it's this one. Yeah, so there are 2 barrels, and I need to extract chemicals and then explosives. I doubt it's these barrels. Those are usually for wine or something. I think. It wouldn't be in such a basic barrel, would it? That would just be messed up to store it in a barrel. That's absolutely normal. Oh. Well, hello there. Ah, there's the other. These puzzles can get rather a bit obscure, I guess would be the word. Wait, don't put it away yet. Now put it away. Okay, so let's see here. Drill 2 huge barrels at the corners and use the pot. They are human-sized barrels, maybe a bit bigger, but not super huge. Nice, you found, yeah. By the way, I'm not sure if you stuck around, but I also showed another feature of this model, which is the mask I can put on. So there you have the side pieces. They normally have color, they currently do not, as I have it turned off for reasons. Oh yeah, because I currently have no light in the scene. And then I can add this. Do I have to ignite it first? Anyway, so yeah, then I have this mask on that reacts to my mouth. Did I put it on? I can't remember, but yeah, I have this mask on that, yeah, okay, I did. That reacts to my mouth, teeth moving, all that stuff. It's pretty neat. It completely reacts to all of my emotions. I also have this that I can do with my eyes to just make it less like that, but I generally don't do it because it has some conflicts with the angry eyes. So how do I set this off then? I don't have a rope. I know that they like to do it with rope. They like to have you make some form of a fuse. There we go. Well, solved it. Well, ain't this just dark?
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Is the light there good or bad? I don't know. How's my sanity? My sanity's all clear. Beautiful. You love to see it. Let's just keep it that way. Good light, bad light, good light, bad light, good light. We like the good light. Keeping us sane without wasting our oil. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Well, this place probably stinks, like, a lot. Could you stop slowing me down for this when my oil's being wasted? Now I have to waste oil and tinder boxes because you keep slowing me down to do that. Machine room? What is going on? Oh, don't touch fire directly, duh. That's like Fire 101. Ah, I found them. Number 1. Trinity Steam, okay. 4-phase amplitude. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Let's hope I can get away with that. Oh, no, don't put it away because you'll go insane. Well, I guess I can put it away now because I'm in the light. Slight headache. Wait, would it be there with slight headache? That doesn't quite seem right. Oh, okay. Chills are going through my entire body. I am cold and all my hairs are standing up. Oh, this is why the person said good luck getting out of there alive. I see. No, I was so close. Darkness can't act as a... Oh, of course. But that's also an issue. Because as we all know, sure, darkness can act as a cover. But... the darkness also brings... insanity. Is it scripted for me to die there if I don't hide? Well, guess we need to take a different path then. Wait, what? Where is it? Of course I'm not gonna look behind me, but... what? It's cool, yeah. Didn't see that. I went to get hints. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, something's different. Oh no. More than just something has changed in here. A lot of things have changed. Is it because Daniel has weak mental fortitude and he's going mad, or do things actually look like this? That is the question. I guess the lantern was the trigger somehow, yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense, since the lantern is literally what you use to keep yourself sane so that you don't see that kind of stuff. But in that case, I guess not. Alright, so we got... this is where we flip the switches. What the... why am I going insane? Or is that just a recovery from the previous state? Okay, so we got the Trinity one, which goes in here, I presume, and the other one which goes here. Oh, 4-phase, never mind. So flow cycle. And then 4-phase. Oh, my brain is not okay. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. At least my body has calmed down. Oh, you know what? It might also be because I'm not wearing my usual hoodie. And it's nighttime. So it might also be a combination of it being actually cold. Alright, half the lantern has been refilled. More than half. Yay, we got a lot of refill. Oh great, this again. More of it, okay. Don't do that. But that's the way to the door. Okay, I can still get out. Good. Is it gonna happen here too? Oh. Well, something's happening here. Please tell me the elevator will still go up. Okay, well, I'm locked out of there. Did those doors just instantly snap closed? Well, not even moving? Just pew! Yeah, I suppose it's not important. Okay, just a slight headache. I'm doing fine. Taking a rough ride on an elevator. Well, well, look at the game living up to its name. That was quite the descent.
Come, this way. What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
That doesn't just sound like a
Very much
criminal.
so. Come, don't linger.
You have some interesting criminals, sir. Come on, move. This is not good. I'm running out of resources and I'm not in a place that's good for sanity at all. If I had to guess, I'm actually gonna run into things here regardless of my state of sanity. State of mind? Both. Well, that does not bode well. Can I use this hammer to smash its head in if it approaches me? Theoretically I can, but I don't think it would work at all. Because that thing, those things do not seem like the things that would just be easy to smack in the head with hammer. Get the idea that I'm gonna lock myself up in one of these rooms for a moment. Like now. No, come on. Come on, restore your sanity. The world looks loopy, it should not look loopy. Come on. I don't think this is a way out for me. Guess I have to face the music in some way. Well, that's odd. Not in, not out. Okay. What's going on? Well, I suppose we go left. Oh, hi. Run, little man, run. Well, that doesn't work. They can break doors. Well, take me. Oh, no. Okay. For a second there I was like, wait, he can't see me. So he's leaving, but then he did see me. Hammer the door. Ooh! I forgot about hammer. That's a good idea. Definitely should give it a shot. So how far back? Oh, the last save was when I entered. Good. So I didn't lose a lot of stuff that I cannot recover. Having a better idea of what's in here, I'm gonna waste less resources getting stuff. Wasn't there something in this room? Like a tinderbox? Am I stupid? I feel like there was something in here. Okay, well, there's definitely a tinderbox around this court. Do I keep the items? Does that mean that my oil also... Yeah, I do keep the items. Okay. Well, never mind. Not hammer time. How's my state of mind? My state of mind is bad. Corroded and weak. Oh. Well, that's not it.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Ah, and there we have it. With that obtained, we combine them and boom. Yes, please. Fully refilled. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Wait, is that it? It's just the oil? Well, guess that's it. Open sesame. Let's get this tinderbox here and get this oil here.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
And then the story mentions that she'll never tell where she is. And there you have it. Under the bed. Oh no, too narrow. Never mind, I thought I could escape. But I'm doomed. Have you played Man on 3? No, I have not. In fact, I have no idea what it is. Okay, using the tools multiple times. Cool. I actually know of Manhunt vaguely, but I don't know much of it. Before that, is this a super family-friendly channel? I mean, I'd say by nature I am family-friendly, so to speak, but in terms of what I play, no. Considering the fact that I'm playing this, and I've played Resident Evil 4, and I've played Penumbra before this, and I'm gonna collab with other people over time, probably. I can't really say this channel is gonna be guaranteed family friendly at all times, but due to how I am, I can pretty much guarantee that I'll be family friendly at all times. Not intentionally so, it's just how I am. It's part of how I'm built. Red, is that you? It's a really good game by Rockstar Games. Oh, okay. First two aren't that good, but the third is really good. The graphics and quality of this game reminds me of Man on 3. Okay. That would mean that maybe Specs would approve of it. But yeah, if it's by Rockstar Games, then I can get why. Oh no. This does not bode well at all. Do I smell a jump scare? Wait. Do you have two massive toes? Well, I missed. Yeah, if it's by Rockstar, I get why you ask that question about whether it's a family-friendly channel, because Rockstar Games are very not family-friendly.
Christ, I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Indeed. So, we will call him Toe Lord. Eh. I seriously wonder if there's anything that can actually happen here. On the one hand, I don't want to check because I'm not in the mood for that sort of jump scare right now. On the other hand, I'm curious.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
The view, you say? Okay, so I still need to find 2 of that node type then. Because that was one of 3. Does it know? Just a slight headache, yeah. Does it know that I'm here? Whether it knows or not, it's still out there. Don't worry, here's some light. Don't lose your sanity. There it is.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
What was that slam noise all about?
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
Well,
He escaped. Where is he now?
it's odd. Oh, wow. Your sanity just disappeared. How's the heart? A few cuts and bruises. I could heal that up, I think, if I wanna. But I think I should just lay low for a while and let that sanity just a little bit restore. Maybe I should have entered that one room when I had the chance. The progress instead of the extras. But for the time being, let's just get ourselves a bit warmer. It's strange, it doesn't really make my heart race. But it does send shivers all across my body. It does make me feel cold. Oh, look, you're still after me. Never mind, I'm dead. Hi, bye. I said bye, which means I'm expecting... There we go. Good. It's sort of the combination of the sound and the way it's presented as something which the protagonist will... Wait, if it registers... Wait, what? Where am I? Oh. Isn't this where I entered and the monster came out of there? That's interesting.
Help her! Find a way!
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Just in time. Time for what? I don't want to take out the lantern because of how it's been working out in terms of them reacting, but on the other hand, running in the dark also leads to insanity. And I already have a head that and hands, head pounding and hands shaking, so that's not good. So I don't want to go without it, but I also don't want to go with it, because what follows is usually bad. Oh, this is where I entered. Well, that's a problem. I have no map of this place and I have not been paying attention, especially because it's so dark. I think the wobbly vision indicates that you are either being chased or just that they are around.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside. It's too dangerous.
I'm telling Gabriel.
We'll have these.
I doubt that very much.
Please hurry up with this so I can get back to a good state. Because I need to run. Oh. In excellent condition. Well, that's a problem. By and by. Interesting, it got one hit to finish that one that time. Only need one. Oh, and this time I'm here. Oh no. Do you have any idea how terrible a checkpoint that is? And I've got like no oh. Guess it's not as bad as I thought. Let's see, is it? Yeah. It's not looking good. The world is still warping. Let's give it a shot. Weaken further. Ooh. Did that further weaken it? Nope. For a second there I was thinking maybe if I light all these, they won't spawn at all, but then I remember, well, this is a Minecraft logic. These guys do spawn in the light. So long as the game sees fit. Okay, so I kind of need to get into that room where the door won't budge, it seems like. The main thing right now is figuring out where it wants me to go. Won't budge. Locked. Excellent condition. That's a different excellent condition lock. And a different door that won't budge. And this is a door. There we go, that I have not yet touched. This is an oddly cozy room. Not that it is cozy, but it is oddly cozy. Oh. Why did I do that? Am I stupid? Your neck stretches when I lift you. Okay, well, didn't expect it to straight up evaporate. I was trying to just play around with it and dunk it in fully. It just evaporates like... Oops. Can you evaporate? Yeah.
August 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Always gotta be a price. So is this cheese or bread? Because I feel like if it's bread, it should be long gone. Look at that low resolution shadow in the background. Literally reduced to hard pixels. Kinda weird. Normally when games have low resolution shadows, it has a blurring effect applied to it. Some sort of texture filtering effect that makes it smooth. Not here. Might just be because of the age, though then again, it's not that old, is it? Is that all there is to this room? Why would this acid just randomly exist? There has to be some purpose to it. I'll have to remember where it is.
She deserved it.
This won't budge. This is perfect condition, excellent condition. Well, there needs to be like a container or something somewhere for the acid. Storage. Oh, this area. Wait, yeah, okay, this area. The one where I suddenly woke up after that one time, or respawned after that one time when I found something in here. Huh. No, I don't think I can use that as a ladder. Would have been interesting if that's what they wanted, though. And nothing in here. Ooh. No, I don't think that bucket... It could. Maybe. Okay, my sanity's just on the verge of having an issue, but it's fine. I don't think I've been here. Yeah, no, that everything indicates that I have not. Ah. Glass jar. Well, that's a problem. A massive problem. I feel like the signs point to it being safe. I just took a left where I should have taken a right. And I went the wrong way. I went really wrong way. Sort of lost focus of where I was. That's a problem with it being a dark thing. I can't see anything, I can't properly map it all out. Wait, I'm on the right track. Yeah, so then we go up. No, this is where I found the glass jar. This ain't it. Another rare case of me being completely and utterly lost. And I'm here again. Great. Oh, wait, I'm on the right track. And I don't remember the way to the lock that's weak. Unless I do. Well, unfortunately not clear-minded, but it's fine. Fortified. Okay, never mind. Maybe this is not what I... Ooh, it works. Oh, I guess I went the right way then. Hoping I didn't miss any important extras. Okay, I got all of those. Notes. Case of a missing rod. Okay, that's not it. All of this is no longer relevant, so that doesn't help. Is the mementos empty? Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. Because I don't have mission yet.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Never is stuck. Gears need to be greased. By the way, I mentioned in the last stream that there is one character whose voice reminded me of Clarence from... Oh no, from Penumbra, Black Plague. And I searched it up afterwards, and from what I could find, it is not Clarence. It's this voice actor. Wait, how's that? What? That's too deep to traverse, but the only other door won't open, and this lever needs the gears to be greased, and to grease the gears I need to actually have things that could do such a thing. Oh. So now I just need to find the gears. Oh. Wait, so that worked? Okay. No need to fill it again. Alright. Okay, it didn't drain the water. So that's not what it was for then. What? Oh. Maybe the ladder? Ah. Broken pipe is blocking the ladder, however it got somewhat damaged by the impact. Ah. There we go. Well, doesn't this just bring back memories? Doing something to get the ladder down, and then the ladder climb a certain way, clicking on it, and then the camera just shifts over directly forward as you ascend the ladder.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Indeed, they don't. Also, if I get progressively less active in terms of speaking and such as the stream progresses, it's because I'm generally not used to speaking for more than 2 hours a day when I don't stream. And now today I've gone ahead and streamed twice, one of which was 3 hours long. Like some crazy person. Okay, that's just weird. Why does it release? Stop releasing. There we go. Alright, so they're all lifted up. There's this pipe that should go somewhere. Oh god, I can't move that one at all. Heavy gate. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? No, wait. Oh, okay, I can open it from the other side. See, here's one. But does it work? Ah, it does. Cool. Okay. Now I just need to hope that it doesn't break. Because, you know, frictional games. Should never pull levers if you don't know what they do. I'm gonna disobey that because... whatever. Ooh. Wooden crank. Alrighty. Before I forget about you. Ooh. Oh, you're not that kind of chest. Ah. Well, I guess not. For a second there I thought this was where I needed that pipe, but it looks like that's not the case. Yet. Oh. Oh, it is. But there's more. No, not there. There we go. You silly little dummy. This one goes up on the top. Okay, never mind. Let's have a quick look here to be sure. No, it goes to the right. Now I need to make sure that I don't have these two confused. Wait. Ah. I can't attach it yet, I see. Was there one in here? Don't seem like it, no. Oh no. Only thing that was in here was the crank. The work I've put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generation of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build a thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning, crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster, where he works with magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts. I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. Ah, oil. Yes, please. I'm assuming this one, since it's already down, doesn't need to have anything moved. Yeah. So it stands to reason that the other pipes are this way. Can I just safely move through this entire area without using my lamp? My lantern? Ah. More of this. Oh, wait. How am I supposed to align these? That's gonna be hard to align, honestly. Maybe not as hard. I did say maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, it wasn't that hard. Cool.
Daniel? Is that you? What are you doing?
Well, that's confusing. This pipe doesn't exist in that thing. Unless you can turn it in some way. Which I don't think you can. Unless I'm... No, I'm pretty sure I got it right. That pipe doesn't exist in this. Doesn't look like there'd be anything rotatable that can fix it either. Well, this is a problem. So I need to find something with those pipes to get them to work right. Oh. Must first be trained to repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Alright. In conclusion, oh, but still all of those pipes need to be in that room because I can't carry it between rooms. So all of the pieces should be there, it's just up to me to actually find them.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
I'm just swinging the lantern back and forth. Okay, so the water monster isn't coming back. Or hasn't yet. I don't want to be in the water if it does. Was that just physics, or should I be concerned? I suppose it was just physics being goofy. No need for concern. Redirect sewer water. Probably should have read this note before I did that. Oh no.
August 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Well, those sounds are unsettling. What the? Oh, fall damage, okay. Got worried there for a sec.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
It does indeed not sound good. Nothing. What's the point? Although it's just construction, of course. Not everything needs to make video game sense in a video game. Sometimes it's just how the people in world do the things. There it is. Where is it? Thought I heard a weird scream sound, but I guess not. Well, not necessarily a scream, but still sound that does not quite seem just natural in the world. I figured it wouldn't be that. It'd be this. Wouldn't be this. Well, doesn't look like I can break that. Oh, but I can break it still. Not in the sense of breaking a video game, but in the sense of breaking it. I can break it. Why do I break games so often now that I think about it? I mean, it's happened quite a few times with Hollow Knight so far. I did it with Penumbra, Requiem at least. And I've done it with some other games that have been off stream as well. And then there's Skyrim where you can break it, but it doesn't mean anything because anyone can break it so easily.
9th of August,
Game's just that broken.
1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
I think I'm gonna take the day off from streaming tomorrow. Because it's Saturday and I've been streaming for 5 consecutive days with 6 streams. Now there's a monster in the water. Yeah, considering the fact that light is mattering again, there's definitely something going on. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's not a problem. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I've been doing it for 5 consecutive days at this point with 2 streams today. So that's 6 total streams within the past 5 days. I need a gas mask. Only a few cuts and bruises. I didn't get a lot of damage from that. Okay. So next step, gas mask. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna just take a break tomorrow, maybe rest a bit. Just to be sure that I don't overdo it. Oh, that doesn't bring it down. Thought it would. Wait, so now what then? Oh, there it goes. I just found out Manhunt 3 is a banned game due to the content of it. Well, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Don't think it's the first time Rockstar Games has had something be banned. Or maybe it was the first time, I don't know. Either way, I feel, if I remember correctly, there have been games of theirs banned other than Manhunt 3. At least one game. I think Bully was banned, and I think they made that. Was it called Bully? I don't know. Listen, it's like, it's almost 11 a.m. Almost 11 p.m. at this point, so I'm not in the best state of mind in terms of being awake and fresh. Wait, what's the point of these puzzles? That's the other question. I've solved them, but what did it do? It activated some things. Suppose I need to solve them to get everything in here running. But then I still need to figure out how to connect these pipes correctly. Oh, I understand. Oh, I have a oops, my bad. Oh no, I overdid it. Whoops. But I get it now. No. You go here. Well, never mind, I don't get it. No. I want you there. And then you here. Well, that's not it. Isn't it? What else could it be? Oh. Stupid. It's on this side. Alright, duh. Thank goodness I could keep calm in that moment and not start freaking out and then end up just not finding it when it was such an obvious thing. It's 2:20 a.m. here. Huh. So you're ahead of me then. But yeah, my point is just that I'm no longer in the freshest of states. I used to be a night person, but then due to everyone in my house being morning people, I could never get anything done at night. Because I wake up tired if I stay up too late and then have issues everywhere all around. Just problem. How will I give it a push from here? Ah, I think I know. So that's why it's on such a delay for going up. I wondered why it took so long earlier. Now I get it. It's all part of this puzzle. Well, that almost killed me. Morgue, that doesn't sound good. Oh no.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going. I hear
Just
you
a
breathing,
beard face
Daniel.
thing.
Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Alright, ooh, one of those. I'll have my penumbra moment in just a second. Ooh, healing. Tinderbox. And nothing. Time for a penumbra moment. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him? The truth. What cruelty, what cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrabah did unto me. Ooh. King. Strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewers, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. So that's what's going on with the air there. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly and their contaminated fletile acts the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. So are you one of them? What the? Oh no, never mind. I almost thought that he had nothing going on. And I was like, well, that's interesting. Probably shouldn't show that on stream, I guess. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield, long enough to pass the sewers without any risks of infection. It will do line for prisoner transport. It will do fine. I don't like the fact that there's blood leading in here, and I like it even less. Let's go the other way first. Well, that's also not... yeah. But where else do I go? All equally dead, that much I can say. Actually have different heads, some of them. I don't like you. You worry me. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything going on in here. So what's the point? Here as well, nothing. Almost thought I saw something below there. Now let's go this way. Let's not overuse that so as to not draw too much attention.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
A copper tube.
Three days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired.
Aha! Copper tube with an attached hollow needle.
If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
So what more remains? That door was broken open.
No, don't kill her.
So we either need to get something to breathe through. Cannot penetrate the skull. Can't be older than a day that early on. Okay. There we go. And drill is of no further use. What's going on? No need to. Oh, okay, so he had. You do know how risky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do know how risky it is to just. Oh, well, I'm dead. You do know how risky it is to just pump someone else's blood all into yourself, right? You don't know his blood type and all that. You're just pumping it right in. Like, sure, he has the vaccine, but... Did it just eat the man on the table? There's a room full of corpses, open for you. Go get it. It's leaving. Interesting. I'm just waiting till I'm in the clear. Doesn't look like I'll be in the clear. It didn't eat him. It didn't go in there. What is going on? Why dude so tripped out? Daniel. My steps are all wobbly and the camera physics are being weird and stuff. It's weird. Like it's all extra. At least from what I think. Yeah, something about it feels off. Oh, it's probably because the frame rate is gone. That makes it a bit lagged. Or maybe it's a little bit of both. Okay, well now the frame rate is sort of back and it's still happening, so that's not it. Henry Bedlow. Of course. Well, this doesn't bode well. Oopsie. Remember how I said it doesn't bode well? Anyway, if I die here, I'm calling it a night. You look different. I'm not wrong. That one did look different, right? Not just me, right? That one looked different than the others. Ooh. Tinderbox, don't mind if I do. So those are the mushrooms that they kept talking about. The fungi. Anyway, as I was about to say, if I die here, or when I die here, I'm gonna call it for the night. Because it's getting late and the stream has gone for 3 hours now, so I've definitely done my part. Well, that doesn't bode well. Hmm. 1 and 2. Big, small. I don't know. One pipe is loose and leaking water. 2 levers control the noisy machine. Do I need to make it silent? Oh, that might be it, yeah. Need to shut it down. Maybe. I need to make it as noisy as possible or as quiet as possible. I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, it does look different. Close. Oh. Wait, does does the machine have something to do with that? Yeah, I think so. Interesting. Hmm. So something about the sound of the machine has to do with this thing. Like if I open it again, he's gonna be there. Yeah, see? Alright, so... I'm gonna get around to that next time, I think. It's getting really late and I should call it. Still have other things to do before bed as well, so... yeah. Well... thank you very much for watching and sticking around. I know these are less entertaining than stuff like the Hollow Knight ones and such. I'm sorry about that. It's just the way it is. This gameplay is less compelling to a certain extent. Because, you know, it's more about the whole atmosphere and the vibe and all of that stuff, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but it is more about being a narrative horror game than, you know, some very gameplay oriented, fast-paced action platformer type thing like Hollow Knight. So the Hollow Knight streams are bound to be more entertaining generally, I believe. Unless I'm wrong and I'm completely misunderstanding and I'm actually doing quite well. But who knows? I have no way of knowing. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Rest peacefully tonight, and since the weekend is about to start, maybe by the time you watch this, it's far from weekend, but at the time of streaming, the weekend is just around the corner. It starts, for some people, it started today, but tomorrow is Saturday, so you know, that could be considered weekend. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Rest peacefully. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Rest peacefully. And wake up strong tomorrow, ready to face the day. Goodbye.